Hello budget people and welcome back to my channel. I'm She's on a Budget and today we are back for another video. In this video I'll be sharing my sinking fund results for the month of March. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in watching, stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm back for another video. I hope you are all well. On my channel I discuss all things budgeting related and I am showcasing my journey to becoming debt free. So today we'll be counting the money in my sinking fund binder and my side income binder to see how well we have done in terms of saving this month. Okay, so the first binder that I am going to be looking in is my sinking fund binder. So this is where I keep the majority of my sinking fund envelopes. So I'm going to be doing a count of each envelope, working out the money that I've put into this envelope this month and any money that has been taken out, and then I'll give myself an end balance. I'm also hoping to multitask and change out smaller notes for larger ones. So yeah, that's the plan for this video. So in order for me to create a bank, I am going to be going straight towards my water bill, which is about 4 or 5 envelopes into the binder, so that I can use that money to change up the rest of the envelopes. The reason why I'm using this money is because I managed to save up the full amount that I needed for my water bill this year. So I am going to be putting this money in the bank anyway. So if I can use this money to change up some of the envelopes as I go through, then it works as well. So I'm going to start with my water bill. At the beginning of the month, I had £225 in this envelope, and I now have got 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 55, 60. So I've got £260. So in total, I put in £35 this month, and I didn't withdraw any money from it, so that is my end balance. So as I said, this is going to be coming out of this envelope, going straight into the bank. I'm going to use it though temporarily to change up the rest of the money. So I'm going to go back to the front of my binder, and I have my personal envelope here first of all. And at the beginning of the month I had £50 in this envelope. I now have 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80. So £80 in here now. So that means that I added £30 to this envelope and I didn't withdraw any money. To be honest guys, I haven't taken out any money from any of my sinking fund envelopes this month. It's been quite a good month, I have to say. So there won't be any figures going into this column here, but I do have £80 in here now. I'm going to change these 5s for one of the 20s that are in my bank and put those back here. Okay, next is Nevaeh's envelope, and at the beginning of the month I had £60 in this envelope. We now have 20, 40, 65, 75, 80. So we've also got 80 in this envelope. So that means that I put in £20 for this envelope, didn't take any money out, and I'm also going to change up these 5s for 20. Okay, so that's all done for Nevaeh. Next we have Jada's envelope, and at the beginning of the month Jada had £5 in her envelope. It was her birthday last month, so I did withdraw the majority of the money that was in here for her last month. We now have got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we've got £25 in here now. So that means we added 20 to her envelope. I'm going to take £20 out of the bank and put that here. So we now have got £25 in her envelope. Next we have our maintenance. And at the beginning of the month I had £70 in this envelope. I've added quite a bit of money to this one. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So we've got 180 guys. So that means that we have added to this envelope £110, which is Amazing. I haven't taken any money out of this envelope. I am trying to save up for some work that needs to be carried out on my car, so we are nearly at the target. I'm going to take these 10s and I'm going to change it for one of the 50s. Okay, so that can go back in here. Okay, next we have Tyrese's envelope, and at the beginning of the month we had 215 in this envelope. We have 50, 100, 50, 200, 25, 35. So we've got 235 in here now. And that is an increase of £20. I don't have anything to really change up, guys. I'm going to leave this one as it is. Next we have my water bill, which obviously I've just taken out the money from that envelope, so we don't have anything here for that. Next we have hair and beauty. Hair and beauty at the beginning of the month had 55. We now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. We've got 95 in here now, and that's an increase of £40. So I don't have anything to change up for this envelope. This one's all good to go. Car tax is next. At the beginning of the month I had £130 in this envelope. I now have 50, 100, 20, 35, 45. And that is an increase of 15. I think I'm going to do 2 5s and a 10 for 20. And that's our car tax done. I will be taking this money out of this envelope as well next month to pay my bill in May. Okay, clothes is next, and at the beginning of the month I had £75. I now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80. So I've got 180, which is a lot. So 180, that has gone up by 105. So that's gone up by quite a bit, guys. I'm going to change up these 5s to a 20. If you're wondering where I've got all these 20s from, I did change up one of the 50s in another envelope, so that's where these are all coming from. But yeah, this is all done. I'm going to leave the rest like that. Okay, car insurance is next, and at the beginning of the month we had £120. We now have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80. So we've got 180 in car insurance. What did I say? Car tax? So 180 in car insurance, guys. Sorry, I don't know if I said that before. That is an increase of £60, which is the regular amount. I'm going to change up, get another 20 for here. I think I'm going to get a 50 as well. 50 as well from this one. Let me just double check. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 130, 150, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, I could probably change up another couple of those 10s, but I'm just going to leave it like that for now. So car insurance is done. Gifts is next. At the beginning of the month I had 50. I now have 20, 40, 55, 60. So we've got £60 in here. I'm going to swap those 2 5s for a 10. So that's an increase of £10. That can go back in here. Harley's envelope, my pet envelope at the beginning of the month had £25. It now has 20, 35, 45. So that's an increase of £20. And I'm going to change up 2 5s and a 10 for a 20. That's that's all done. Healthcare is next. At the beginning of the month I had £30. I now have 20, 35, £40. So that's an increase of 10. And I'm going to take the 2 5s and a 10 for another 20. That's £40 in healthcare. My annuals envelope had £15 at the beginning of the month. It now has 10, 15, 20, 25, which is also an increase of 10. So I'm going to, I think I'll leave it as that, to be honest. No, actually I'll take 2 5s and change it for a 10. So we've got 25 like that. And then my tech envelope, I added quite a bit to my tech envelope. At the beginning of the month I had £20 and I now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 105, 110. Now I have 110 in that envelope. That is an increase of £90. And I'm going to change, I'm going to get a 50 in here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. Okay, so that's all done for tech. Okay, and then my last envelope is date night. At the beginning of the month I had £40 in here. I now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 25, 35, 40. So I've got 140 in here now. And that is an increase of £100 in date night. So I'm going to change up, I'm going to put another 50 in here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so that's all done. Okay, so those are all of my sinking funds done. I'm just going to do my side income envelopes. Okay, so for my side income binder, I'm only going to count a couple of these envelopes. So I have my savings challenge envelope, and I don't count this envelope anyway, so we won't be looking at that one. I've got my emergency fund envelope to look at. At the beginning of the month I had £75 in here, and I still have the same £75. I haven't done anything with it, guys. The plan is to, at some point, try and focus on this envelope to get it up to the £500 mark that I'm looking to save this year. I'm so focused on my Debt Snowball envelope, I've kind of left this one to one side. But yeah, I still have the £75 that I had in there at the beginning of the month. So I'm just gonna put that back into that envelope. So I haven't added any money to that envelope. And then the other envelope I had at the beginning of the month was Etsy. I had £120 in that envelope. I did take out £20 and put it into my YouTube envelope, which I haven't got on. So that would be £100 for Etsy. I didn't add anything into it. So that £100, as you may know, is in the bank. I no longer have my Etsy envelope in my binder. So yeah, that is the amount of money that I have left over. That is all of my envelopes done. Okay, so at the bottom of my tracker, I do have my transaction log, but the only money that I have recorded that I've taken out from this section is for my water bill. I will add my Etsy transaction now. I forgot to do that. So I put the category, so it's Etsy, and it was at the beginning of the month. So I'm just gonna put the 1st of March. I did take out £20 and I put it into my YouTube envelope. So I didn't actually use it, so technically it isn't like a transaction, it's more of a transfer, but I just wanted to note it down for my records. This is how I use my transaction log. As you can see, it's tiny. It's probably the smallest log you've ever seen, and I like to keep it that way. I'm not tempted to just fill it up and take out money out of these envelopes willy-nilly. But yeah, guys, this has been a really clear month. I'm just going to zoom into the total boxes for you to see. Okay, so down the bottom here, you can see my totals. At the beginning of the month, I had £1,380 in my sinking funds. So I'm just going to do my total for how much money I actually put in. And the total amount of money that I put into my sinking funds this month was £695. In terms of money going out, the only money that came out was the £20 from my Etsy envelope. And although technically I haven't taken it out, it has been moved to another envelope. I have recorded it, guys, because I haven't as yet added my YouTube envelope. I can say at the beginning of the month we had 1380. I added 695, which gives me 2075. Take away 20, which would give me £2,055. And yeah, guys, these are my results for March. I managed to save £675 in total. So we've managed to get over the £2,000 mark, which is amazing. And yeah, I just look forward to seeing these envelopes grow over the next several months. Okay guys, that's all for now. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you are kept up to date with all of my future videos. And I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye guys.